Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to go over the sales from the last week. So this would have been the sales from February 26th up until March 4th. And so during that period of time, just quickly, I will let you know that I sold 10 items on, 10 items on eBay, and then there were 21 on Poshmark. So total sales for the week were $832.63. The total profit for the week was only $394 and change, so actually the margin this week was only 47.3%, and there's a reason for that. There were some sales right at the end of February that were just very low dollar value, but I was clearing out old inventory, so I'm happy with it. No complaints whatsoever. Still a good amount of profit coming in, dollar-wise, but the percentage wasn't quite there. Well, first we'll go over the items that sold on eBay, and this is one of those old items. This was a Harley Davidson tee, but like it was bleach stained and whatnot, and I don't remember how or why I got this, but I know that it would have been dirt cheap or free. I had it up for a while, took an offer of $12. I already received positive feedback. That person was absolutely pumped that they got this shirt, so that was cool. Next up, this Carhartt flame resistant pants. So these were a 36-32, and the flame resistant pants can usually get quite a bit more money, but I've had a lot of Carhartt up, and I want to move things, I want to make money. My buy cost is pretty low, so sold these for $25 plus shipping. Next we got this lot of 3 Goosebumps books, and these are like, 2 of them were the you choose the scare, so like, choose your own adventure kind of thing, and then the other one was not, but a lot of 3 for $15. Our cost on these was about $1.50, so quick little flip there. Then we had this new with tags Torrid, this very neon yellow 6X blouse, and new with tags, sold that for $24.99. Next, somebody bought 2 things. This was a Ralph Lauren sport striped shirt, just a little, short sleeve. And then also this Ralph Lauren pullover with like the faux suede elbows and a little shoulder zip detail. I've had that one for quite a while. So I ended up taking offers, and together these 2 items sold for $40. Next, just another tee here. It's this Cuphead men's medium t-shirt, Don't Deal with the Devil. Cuphead is, if you're not familiar, is just this hilarious cartoon that's kind of animated in a very old school style, like a Felix the Cat style, but it's not really for kids, but I think it's hilarious. Anyway, next up, this was a good sale. So this is a National Geographic Explorer bag, meant for like to carry a camera, and it's got all the foam inserts in there and stuff, like different compartments for carrying your big camera in this. And we saw this, we picked it up pretty cheap, I think about, it was $7.36 after taxes. That's what we paid for it. We sold it for our full asking price of $39.81, and it sold within about a week, maybe 2 of listing, so that was a nice flip. Another item I've had for a while was this vintage Sammy Sosa Chicago Cubs jersey, but hey, it did sell. Didn't even get an offer. They just bought it for my full asking price of $29.87. And then next is this Breakfast Club 16 candles 2-pack collection, VHS. Had these for a long time, but we had bought several hundred VHS a few months ago to build our own collection. And we were buying lots, getting free lots of VHS. Like, people were just giving them away. I think at one point we probably had about 1,200 of them in our house. And then we got rid of a bunch, but we also decided to list a few. These sold for $8.10 plus shipping, so not a lot of money, but I mean, it was a 0 buy cost, so. And I did sell a shirt for a friend, but I'm not going to bother listing that in this video. It was just like, well, I'll just mention it anyway. It's a Kill Switch Engaged band t-shirt in a men's extra large. So that did sell for $17, but for the purposes of this, my finances, I'm not including it in my overall numbers. So, all right, well, we'll switch over to Poshmark. and I've got a list over here on my computer in front of me. So first was this New with Tags Ted Williams Coopertown Collection t-shirt, and this sold for $12. I've had it for a long time. I still made a few dollars on this because it only cost me a couple to buy it. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind moving old stuff. Next was this New with Tags August silk cardigan, like this coral color, and yeah, so that would have been about a $6 and a few cent buy cost. Sold it for $26, made about $10 profit all said and done on that. Then another pair of these 511 tactical pants. This was 36-32 kind of cargo pants. These sold for $30, so a nice profit of almost 17 on those. And then this was a bundle of 2 Knox Rose pieces. So this first one here had like just this stripe detail. And the other one was like a lyocell, kind of like a faux denim, but just very lightweight, but with that denim look. And yeah, my total buy cost on that would have been about $12 for the 2 pieces. Sold for $34, and about a $15 profit. Next is another kind of flashy pair of pants that I would not pick up again, I don't think, although they did sell for decent money. But these are Brooks Brothers, like this fire red 36-32 pants, and they sold for $30, but I did offer a discounted shipping on that one. So, I mean, I made about $15 profit, but I've had them for a long time. Something I didn't have for a long time was this Harley Davidson quarter button shirt with some patches and whatnot. This sold for $20. Earned $10 profit on that. It was probably only listed for about 3 days, which is cool. We got this Carhartt dungaree pants. These are a 38-32. Now these were pretty beat up, not a whole lot of stains, but just really, really rough as far as distressing and stuff goes. But hey, they still sold for $24. Can't complain at all about that. Then we got another bundle here. So this one is this Dolcezza Simply Art. It's like this little blazer jacket type thing. I've had it for a reasonable amount of time now. And then this Bowden trench coat. And oh my god, I would not buy this again. When I bought it, I didn't realize that it had as many stains and stuff as it did underneath the buttons. I really didn't give it a good look over. And I picked it up because it was cheap. But I've been waiting for this thing to sell for a long time, get so many offers out there and everything else, and then it would never happen. Anyway, this person bought them in a bundle. Together, they paid $42, and I made about $20 profit on these 2 pieces, so I'm very happy to see them go. Next was this pair of frame denim. This is the Le Skinny Dijon size 29 pants. They sold for $29. Nice little profit there. This is the one and only Kavu piece I've ever seen. It's this green plaid flannel shirt in a men's large. That sold for $18. And then this was a nice bundle, a couple of New with Tags Talbot's pieces, and this teal jacket in a 2X. This was pretty good. I had this listed individually at $75, but it was priced a little high. I mean, I always do offers and discounts on Poshmark, but had this listed for about $75, but it did have like a little bend in one of the buttons and a couple small little flaws which were noted. And then these New with Tags Talbot's Freeport pants in a size 20. I don't remember what I had those listed for, but essentially they got the bundle for $75. So it's like they bought the jacket, got the pants for free. That's fine. My pants cost there was only $7.19. So altogether, $75 sale and a $47 profit. So that's great. All right, now we've got another Harley piece. It's this Seaport tank with a built-in bra. Nothing special, but it sold for $23 for a $10 profit. New with Tags Greg Norman golf pants in a 34-32. I took a little bit of a chance on these because I wasn't sure how they would perform, but I figured New with Tags, Greg Norman is a pretty decent brand. Paid $7.19. They sold for $35, so I made almost $21 after fees and my buy cost, which is great. Another Carhartt going out. This was in a 42-32 loose fit. I like to move Carhartt quickly. I can find it almost every time I go out, so I'm not going to hold on to it, try to get top dollar. Sold it for 25 bucks, made $13 profit. I'm happy with that. This was a big sale. This was a new with tags Levi's 501 in a women's size 10. I had quite a few lowball offers on this over the last probably month and a little bit it was listed. But my buy cost again, $7.19 on pants, and they sold for $60 on Poshmark. So yeah, I made $41 in profit on that. This was another Harley piece. This was a 3XL, a big moose orange hoodie. Buy cost on that $6.90. It sold for $40, and I made a $25 profit. Now this Eddie Bauer hooded sweater kind of shacket thing in a 2XL. I've had this for quite a while, but I knew that it would perform well because it just, you know, it's got that really nice knit style there. It's a really nice piece, but the only problem was it was missing its fur hood lining, or faux fur hood lining. So it's got the little, you know, snaps that you can attach something, but it didn't have that piece there. But it's still sold for $48. And that was some discounted shipping, I believe, on that. But I made $27.61 in net profit on that. Yet another vintage. This one is vintage. So yet another Harley item, but this one has some studs and you know, just like a monogram all over. And this sold for $27. There was discounted shipping on that, but I made $12.39 in net profit, and it sold very quickly within like 3 days of listing. And then, yeah, okay, that was it. That was it for the, if I go any further, I'm into this current week's sales, so we won't go there. But, yeah, that was a really good week. So, I mean, altogether, what did I say my net profit was? $394.24 over 31 sales. You know, keeping that buy cost up pretty well, actually. Poshmark has really taken off. eBay has had some good sales, but it has been pretty slow, which a lot of resellers have been mentioning on YouTube. You know, I mean, it's fine because Poshmark is picking it up for me where eBay is lacking. But definitely a big divide in the number of sales on each platform. I mean, to have 10 on eBay and 21 on Poshmark, usually it's much closer. So happy with that. Another $800 and some sales week, and this week is starting off pretty good as well. Not as many sales to start, but some good ones. Got a pretty high margin to start the week. I'm filming this on Wednesday, so with another 3 days left to go, a little bit behind on the total sales volume and value, but the profit is right on par. So happy with that. All right, so any questions, comments about any of these things, by all means, please leave it down below. We'll have a conversation about it. Appreciate all the support on the channel so far, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.